What you gonna do?
If you guys are going to buy some grips for your PlayStation or Xbox controls, check out Fatal Grips, link and discount code in the description. Hello everyone, it's Films here, welcome to another Train Simulator 2016 video where today we're going to be back on the good old Marseille to Avignon route. I love this route so much, and I love the TGV train so much as well. So if you didn't see in my last TGV video, I did the Marseille St Charles to Avignon scenario where I did that early morning one. Links to that in the down description if you want to check that out. But in this video we're going to be doing the run in reverse. So we're going to be going from Avignon down to Marseille. So I'm not sure if we're going to be calling it that other station. I think it's called Aix-en-Provence or something like that. And so, description for this one is driving express passenger service from Avignon to Marseille St Charles. That's the only description they're giving. 25-minute scenario, so pretty short drive, but should be pretty entertaining nonetheless because we got a lot of high-speed action because TGV, and the difficulty is easy. I haven't done this one yet, so it's going to be entirely new to me. And so, since I don't have anything else to say at the moment, let's bloody go! Start. Right. And let's get this high-speed puppy on the road, or should I say rails. Well, here we are again in the TGV. So, hi driver, this afternoon you'll be taking this express passenger service to Marseille St Charles. Open the doors for passengers to alight and board before you depart. Right, I shall do that now. Boom. Right, doors are open. Put reverse moving forward. The headlights on, best double check. No, we're not. So, we need to bring that down one. That puts them in the forward position, I guess. Forward day running, I think that is. But not exactly sure. Desk light, don't need. Headlight dimmer. Not sure if I'll need that. Is that the cab light there? Yes, it is. So now we're just waiting for position to depart. Right. All passengers are now on board. Proceed to Marseille St Charles. So is this going to be a straight run then? That's cool. Right, let's release the brakes. Might as well make sure the independent brakes off as well. Okay, brakes are off, so let's go. I love that sound it makes when it moves off, that like rattling sound. Sounds like you just opened the gates of hell. And rightfully so, because this train is savagely fast, as you all know. So we're coming out of Avignon now. I keep wanting to say Marseille because it's Marseille to Avignon, but... Right, TVM signaling active, that's what that's telling me. Just close that. So the limit's going to be 170 kilometers an hour. That's the current line speed. Just put the throttle to 75%, accelerate a little bit faster as we come into this tunnel just up ahead, and as the limit goes up to 300 kilometers an hour, which is 186. I'll bang the throttle into 100% once that's in effect, which will be right now. Just turn desk light on just so I can see the controls. So just set the task log. So go via Sinas 1, go via Lambesc, go via Aix-en-Provence, and pick up passengers in Marseille St Charles. So it's only going to be one stop on this journey, Marseille, which is going to be Marseille St Charles. So going to be a lot more high-speed action in this one than in the last TGV video, and because it's in the afternoon, I can actually see where I'm going, unlike the other one. Oddly enough, the TGV doesn't appear to have a driver's vigilance device, but correct me if I'm wrong on that. Might as well go for a quick little trackside cam while nothing's happening. Well, that's not really trackside, just like an overhead cam there. Oddly enough, you don't really seem to get a overhead on this one. Let's try this, see if this view works. Yes. And zoom out as it zoom in as it goes along. And let's get back in the cab for some kids and someone dies. Right. So 280. So we're going 290 kilometers an hour now. So I'm going to come back on the throttle just a little bit now. And completely as we hit 300, which will be very soon. There we are. So go back on the throttle completely. That should just allow us to coast or slow down rather slowly, which is what we want to do. It means one, the emergency brakes don't come on again, and we won't waste any time at all. Alright, and we're on to the very high speed section now, the 320 kilometer zone. So that means we're going to be going 200 miles per hour at this point now. So just accelerate to 320 kilometers an hour and eat up the miles. Eat up the miles faster than ever done before. Well, I say before, but I didn't really get much time to experiment with the 320 kilometer section before. So we're 21 kilometers from the station. We're gonna go. One of the stations we have to go via at 1416. We're expected to pass through there at 1416. That's just what I was meaning to say. Oh shit! Here we go. Here we go. Just hoping stuff don't go tits up again. Right, release. Right, quick. Just go for it. Close to 200 mile an hour track cam. Just up the throttle. Just up in the throttle at the same time as well. It's not going to be a trackside one, is it? It's just going to either be overhead or really close to a train like that. Right, let's get back in the cab now. Did lose a couple of points of speeding back there, but don't really matter. Wasn't that many points, and plus, no matter what it'll be with the achievement will be full without speeding, but you don't know, it might not be. So let's remain optimistic here. And let's see the inside of these things. It looks awesome inside here. Now this is the guessing this is the top deck, I think, because judging by that view, it looks like the top deck of the train. So that's what I'll go off, because it didn't appear to be a staircase or anything like that in there, so it didn't look like the bottom deck. Let's try to go 320. Try to go 320, but it's just teasing me. It said it's accelerating, but not seeing 320 on the screen. I can see 320 down there, but not seeing 320 on that. I don't want to put any throttle in just in case I don't want to put any more throttle in just in case something happens. So apparently I'm slowing down sad now. Go for a little, just go for a little high-speed traction cam here. I mean, did I say traction cam? I meant track side cam is what I meant to say. Not on point today at all. That's what happens when you don't load for a week. You stop being on point. Just go for a couple of these. Right, one more. Just go for that. And get back in the cab before someone dies. And just gonna go for a quick long shot right here. I thought I saw something then. Right, really. No screenshot there. Watch train go by. And get back in the cab today. Just accelerate back to 320. Do them all a favour. Alright, so 4 kilometres. Well, we're just over 3 kilometres away now, rather. Because this train goes so damn fast, you know. Because this train goes so bloody fast, you can't see goes faster than you can bloody speak sometimes. Because you'll be saying you're only 3 kilometers away, then next being 2. Now we're 2 kilometers away. Look how, because it's just how fast this train is. I can see Senar's 1 on the map there. Senar's 1. Senar, I think that says. The French isn't the best, so I'm not sure what exactly that says. I think it's Senar. It's like Senar, Shenar, something like that. I know we don't pronounce S's for a fact, so like, you know, plurals don't pronounce them, so just timeless bonus, there we are, 200 points. Give me my 200 points, man. Alright, go via Lames South 1. I've probably given the worst pronunciation in the world, but no matter. We'll just try and get there on time, won't we? Because that's my job in both lands. Right, it seems 12% seems to be the sweet spot in terms of throttle. Because if I go any higher, 25, I think I'll start accelerating then. Yep, see. That's what that triangle means there. If the triangle points up, you're accelerating, but if it's pointing down, you're decelerating. So I'll wait to see 320 on that and I'll bang it in 12. Put the throttle down to 12%, and then hopefully that means we'll just, you know, should be like the coasting position other than 0% throttle. Right, because you can see how how the triangle's pointing down now, and we're losing speed. So that's where we are with that. So I shouldn't really put the throttle to 100% just to get back to 320, but I do it because obviously I'm going to wait to see 321 on that. Right, 12%. Seems to be working. Who thought of that blue camera view? I mean, all I wanted was a blue track. All I wanted was like a view from the side of the tracks, not like overhead. There we are. First actual trackside camera of the episode. Yeah, let's go back to the cab now, things are going downhill now, so I'm just going to put the throttle into 0% and hopefully happily coast down this hill or incline. I thought I heard something then. Right, so 320, just put this up a little bit. Just going to go for a quick burst of acceleration before we come down to this, before we reach this incline here. Before we reach this like little downhill section, because 270, here we go, we're starting to slow down now. So I'm going to put it to apply, and then you put it to apply, then you put it into hold. And if you want to apply more brake, you put it to apply for a couple more seconds, and then put it back to hold that amount of brake pressure. Otherwise, if I just left it on apply, it will just keep applying until you hit emergency. So I'm just going to put it to hold, and then release, because we've hit that 270 point now. And now it'll be 270 is the current maximum line speed. So I'm going to keep coasting for a little bit now, just so I don't exceed that. But I might just, you know, keep it within like the 260s. Because I have a weird feeling the line's going to go. Right, times bonus, right, 300, so let's put it back to 100%, accelerate to 300 kilometers an hour. Just checking if the brakes are off. So accelerate to 300 kilometers an hour. I don't know why I want me to slow down there, but rather odd. So let's bring it down to 37 so we don't end up killing ourselves with a savage acceleration. Because let's be honest, this train is savagery on another level in terms of acceleration. When you put the hammer down, it's a savage beast. Alright, so 12% seems to be a nice little sweet spot for it, so that could work. Putting the throttle into 12%. seems to allow for a nice slow little coast. So we can just coast when we hit the speed limit. So because I don't think this train has a speed set button anywhere. Not that I know of anyway. So it's kind of unfortunate, but I suppose the 12% throttle trick is a good compromise. 25, just waiting for 298. Just trying to make sure I don't grind to a halt at the same time, not exceed the speed limit while we go up on this uphill section here. Just put band throttle to 12%. And I'll apply a little bit more power just so I don't slow down too much and come off it completely as we come down. As we go on this little downhill bit here, I'm not sure how the train's going to react to this, but it should be interesting to see nonetheless. 297, 98. Yeah, I'm just going to start. Just put the independent brake in. Nah, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Start apply. Apply, for God's sake. See why we don't apply the brake, bro. Yeah, I tried to use the independent brake, but it wasn't doing it. So I've lost a couple of speeding points. Lost a couple of points of speed there. But the go via Aix-en-Provence will net me another 200 happily. Long as I'm on time. Right, let's put the brake to hold, just so it makes the planning a bit easier. I'm trying not to put it into emergency accidentally. So I'm just going to put the brakes on as we go down this hill here, just a tiny little bit. And then I'll release as we come down, and then put the throttle to 100% as we climb up. Seems to be a good compromise, seems to be a good tactic that. Because we'll accelerate to 300 kilometers, no problem, as we come up. Yeah, see, no problem at all. Right, let's put the throttle in 25. We don't need 12 because we're going slightly uphill. 50 is accelerate. 50 will accelerate the train. 25. Will that do anything? Oh crap. Alright, 12%, just leave it there for now. Alright, so Aix-en-Provence, we're 3 kilometers away now, so we're not. That means Marseille is within sniffing distance, at least in theory it is. So we'll probably have to slow down in a little bit, so I'm just gonna remain vigilant nonetheless. So let's put the give it possibly the last 300 kilometer burst. Burst to 300 kilometers an hour, put back on it, all out. 25, no 12. And we'll see what happens from here on out. So we're actually a couple minutes early for Aix-en-Provence. Let's just get a little quick cam as we go through here. Alright, so that's via Aix-en-Provence. 200 points netted right there. Right, so Marseille St Charles is in 18 kilometers, which isn't very far at all. Well, especially considering we're in a 300 kilometer train, and the high speed sections take a good portion of the route up. So, oh shit, here we go, 230. Yep, 230. We've got to start slowing down now. Marseille to Avignon, clock watching. Wait, why? 270, but it's gone back to 300. What is this game? Right, this is that shaky bit that screwed me last time. Doesn't look like it's going to screw me again today, hopefully. Right, 160. Oh crap. Supply some brake, fam. Yep, see drive quality. I'm losing points to drive quality now. Why am I losing drive quality points still? You see, because that's, I'm not sure if that's just a bug with the game or what, but there we are. Right, 130. Just put a little bit more, put a tiny bit more brake in. Why? Like, what is this? Is this a bug with the game or something? How am I losing drive quality points if not even going 60? Well, I'm going just over 60. How am I losing drive quality points? Is there something I'm doing wrong or what? Maybe just like let me know if you know what's wrong. Just drop some advice in the comments if you know what's up. But anyway, just start slowing down a tad now. I don't need all that much brake to slow down. Just to stay within this 130 km/h restriction as we come into Marseille right here. Well, there's 160, there's 140 on the map. The 130 is now in force. Just put the brake off as we come down. I think this is where we start to lose. This is where the time we made up before is going to get lost. But who knows? Who knows? It's not always the case, is it? Shit. Just trying to stray out now. Just hoping that I don't accidentally put the emergency brakes on, because this train's emergency brakes are the bane of my existence. Because if you didn't watch last time, I mean, the first time I drove a TGV, the bloody emergency brakes screwed me over on so many levels. I mean, I just wanted to sit in the corner and cry after making that bloody video, because there's so many accidental speeds and bloody accidental going over bloody speed restrictions. So much of that incurred during that, and just like random stops. Right, signaling disabled. So alright, so we got no TVM now, so I think I can accelerate up to 160 happily. Just put the throttle, excuse me, into 100%, just to accelerate to 140. 25, I don't really need that much throttle. 12, that's not going to save me here, is it? So I'll just put 25% throttle in. 37, 62. Wait, is this a neutral section or something? I think they're trying to tell me if there's a neutral section, if that was the case, but whatever. Or do I have to cane it just to get anywhere? And trains seem to be coasting reasonably well, so we're alright here as well. Just have a nice little look around the roads and everything here, of the roads of Marseille as we come in. Just get back in the cab before someone dies, i.e. everyone on board, because of my potential carelessness. I think we have to stop next time around. Oh, SPAD approved. Okay then. Well, just got approval to pass the next signal, but no mind what the next one will be denied, so just gonna start applying the brake just in case we just in case our next request is denied. And plus we're so flashing red means it's been like approved to come in, so I don't know whether it's gone up to green, that one, so we can start accelerating now. doesn't want to accelerate its train now. But oddly enough, this train don't want to accelerate. There we go. Let's put the throttle to 0%. Just keep under 110. Purely because we're going down to 60 kilometers an hour. Then 30 as we come into Marseille St. Charles right here. Or St. Charles, or whatever, however you pronounce it in French. Just start applying the brake as we come in now. Might go for a little bit more brake as we come in here. Now release the brake as we come into 60 territory. I still don't know what the hell this A means. I still have no idea what that 8 or whatever the hell means. Alright, so we're going down to 30 now, so I'm going to put it to hold, apply, then hold the brake at that little application position there, and then release. Actually no, just keep applying and keep applying. Now come off the brake. Right, SPAD approved, oddly enough. I think so I can come into a station, that's why it's been approved. But why is it red in the first place? That's the main question. Just accelerate to 30 kilometers an hour, so we just come in here. We're a kilometre from Marseille St. Charles now. What's going on? Well, these should be flashing. Oh right, white light, I can see it. But no, the next one will probably be denied. Watch it. Oh, okay then. So that's amber. This one will be denied. Nope, approved. Right then. But I'm just awaiting the inevitable death train right in front of me. Oddly enough, Marseille's deserted, so I don't know why that signal was red back there. Oh, they've all been red leading up to this point. And we seem to be on time for Marseille St. Charles, so that's good. Good, we're due there in a minute, and we're right outside. Well, just over half a kilometre, so we're not quite right outside, but we kind of are. Anyway. And I'll just stop at the end of the platform as I normally do, with when I stop at terminal stations, which is kind of the custom, but best to stop at the end of the station platform anyway. But just put a little bit of throttle in just to accelerate that a little bit faster. Because we're approaching 1434 as we stand, because well, it will be in 25 seconds. Just see where the... Right, well the back has just now passed. But that doesn't warrant a... doesn't warrant me stopping at any point. So... Right, so we're not quite at the end of the platform yet, but I'll start applying brake just a little bit. So we've got a tad of brake, now just release. Well, it's 1434 now, so right, now we're 0.05, so we're going to come to a complete halt now. As soon as the brake behaves. Whoa, 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 whoa. I stuffed it, didn't I? I think I might have just stuffed the train, but I don't know. Right, tail lights on anyway. I just hit the buffers. Are we alright? I think we may just be... Might have just gotten away with it there. But I had to put the emergency brakes on to do it though, because the bloody brakes weren't behaving. But anyway, let's just hopefully we didn't do too bad. Right, excellent run, driver. The passengers now aligned and all tasks are completed. Let's have a look at your performance. Okay, I shall do that now. Right, you scored 786. Cool. Right, timeless, yeah, speeding, whatever. 322 and a 320, whatever. 2 on time, so it's go vias, bunch of speeding, Aix-en-Provence. That bloody weird drive quality bug I was talking about earlier. Accidental emergency brake, drive quality, then Avignon be on time. And that is going to be the end of the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I've been Tal Films. I'll see you next time. Peace. Yep. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more content if you haven't already. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter for all the latest updates and stream times. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitch to watch all my live streams and get email notifications when I go live. Also, why not check out the latest video by clicking the annotation on the screen. I've been Tal Films, you've been yourself, and have a nice day.